Hey, aloha folks, and welcome to the Klipper Golf Course. I'm back again with the coach. Coach,
Good to see you.
good to see
Thank
you.
you.
All right, so we were talking story just before we started shooting, and we are talking about Rory McIlroy. Rory McIlroy, we just found out that we're both big fans of his. He's one of our favorites. And then we really, really love his golf swing. We feel it's arguably the best golf swing out there on tour right now. So Coach is here to kind of expound on that. He's going to talk to us about Rory McIlroy's golf swing and what makes him so great. Coach, take it away. What you got?
Wow, there's so many great things about his golf swing. Where do you start? How about we start where he has one coach? Keeps it simple.
Okay.
It's his coach from, his teen years. Still works with him pretty much on the same stuff, mostly fundamentals. He has probably one of the best full turns in the sport. He doesn't hold anything back, but he doesn't overturn. And then his downswing is perfectly generated from the lower body, using the ground, up through his legs, getting vertical strength through here into his hips, pelvis, and then away he goes. Nothing shy about his swing.
Okay.
Normally at full throttle.
Okay. Any other components that you think
Yeah,
are setting him apart from the rest?
The change of direction. I think for most golfers coming today to the game, they forget that the most important move is that change of direction. The top of the backswing, the hips start the shoulders. He does that perfectly.
Okay.
And then when he commits to the target line or what he sees out there in the fairway he's trying to get to, he pretty much pulls it off every time.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is that number one, you're saying he's been with the same coach for his whole career. So that tells you there's a lot of consistency there. He's not changing things up. He's been working on pretty much the same thing through his whole career.
Yes.
And then the other thing that you just talked about was the change of direction, using the energy from the ground up, the hips. Now, I suppose you're saying that, because you and I both agree that he is arguably the best, one of the best swingers of the golf club, ball strikers on the tour, you would probably have to say that he's probably the most effective or efficient at making that move.
Absolutely.
What sets him
weekly.
apart? What sets him apart? Why is his move better?
Well, it started early, and he stayed with it. There's a little bit of no fear in it. I think he played with that aggressive line, aggressive attack with his first rounds of golf.
Yeah.
There was no layup or trying to hit a perfect yardage. He was maxing out his swing.
Okay.
And he's also, we can see that his body has built itself to a stronger form. He's training better. He's using all the workouts that I guess probably his other coach, his fitness coach, provided to enhance his swing and not injure him.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these guys are pumping up too much.
No, you're right.
They get broken.
I watched his video on YouTube, and I saw him doing his exercise routine. And for as strong as he is, he's not maxing out that weight. That's how you can kind of tell, right?
Right.
He's using a moderate weight. So that's interesting, because you would think that you're going to go in the gym and work out, you're going to try to max out that weight because you want to get stronger. But I noticed by watching him, that's not necessarily what he's doing.
Right.
Yeah. So he's just kind of keeping those muscles in tune more than trying to build them.
I don't have that knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm watching him as a player.
Mhm.
I'm not watching him in the gym or any other outside area. I just see him on the golf course during competition. That's
Right.
all I see. I don't watch his YouTube videos or any of his other things. I see him live under pressure, and that's when I can make my best observation of his greatness.
Okay, so in that transition, right? And we're saying that Rory is very efficient, very effective in the transition. He's maximizing that. Tell me, what do you think, or what can you say about that move that is really setting him apart? What could you say about that? What is he doing that's setting him apart? What is he doing different than other people?
Well, let's go back to the beginning. He's consistently doing the same thing.
Right.
He's not mixing it up with
Right.
some new move. I
Right.
know he did something in the past to go a little farther, and that kind of set him back into his
Right.
regular routine. So if I can kind of demonstrate, I think that when he gets that, he just loads up that right side here.
Yeah.
And he gets to this full coil, and he kind of has a little change of direction in the path as well. I see that on the way down. And then, you know, from here to the impact position, there's no glitch.
Right.
It's just go.
Okay.
So I think that commitment is
Okay.
something that's misunderstood by a lot of people. A lot of people have a second thought up here.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't.
Okay.
You know, not that I've seen under pressure at his best moments.
Okay. And so now, Coach, teach us. How can we work that into our games? What can we do? What type of swing thought maybe, and then what type of drill can we utilize to build that into our games?
Well, normally a professional golfer will have two keys, a mental key and a physical key to hit shots. They don't want a number of things going on through each pre-shot. So in this pre-shot, if you as an audience watch his pre-swing, it's probably showing you something that he's trained himself to do under pressure that's going to apply that antidote, cure, key, whatever you want to call it. For me, I don't know what it is for him. It's not been spoken of. It's probably that little secret we all have that when we're playing well, we want to keep to ourselves, even though he is outspoken about most other things. So I would suggest if you go to a coach, have a coach already, come see me if you need some help on understanding how to load yourself up better and commit, and then learn how to fire. So, you know, for a lot of these pros that have that change of direction, it's the old tee-ball drill. You know, you get the ball out in front of you here, you tee it up high, you get your feet back here, the club head here, and you swing up and you step through and basically get that lower body making that other move happen, which is the club following, because the shoulders are getting pulled by the hips, arms are getting pulled by the shoulders, and then away the club goes. There's so many different methods to get that going. This actually gets it there faster. You're vulnerable doing it. You feel like you're going to miss the ball, which is part of what pros do. We'll actually get the ball way out there and learn how to really clear ourselves. He clears better than most people, and I don't see him. You know, he has two misses at this point in time. So there's a little glitch there that may not be trusting, you know, what he's about to do. Or sometimes, as you know, the golf course can set us up to feel like, you know, there's something more, there's fear out there. False evidence appears real. Nothing's really going to happen yet. And yet we see something, so we stop. We slow down.
Okay, well, that's a great drill.
I can show it if you
could you show it?
So,
demonstrate.
Yeah, here we go. So the ball's out there. My feet are back here, and the club face is right in between. Now I'm going to swing up, step through, and just commit on that lower body, taking control. Swing up, and here you go.
Yeah, there you go. Nice shot.
Yeah, well, more importantly, I hit the ball.
More importantly, you hit the ball.
But the lower body brought the club down.
No, it's not easy. I've tried that before, and I drop kick it a lot when I try to do that.
That means your arms are dropping in first. And so this will generate that move that most of these great ball strikers, long drivers have, that most of us don't practice because we're trying to hit the fairway, you know, get it in play. And this would, you know, speed up the process.
Very good.
Per se, the Rory McIlroy process.
Okay, well, folks, you heard it. You heard the coach. So what you want to do is you want to kind of stick to one formula. So, you know, a lot of us, we're kind of halfway in between. We're trying to learn. We're trying to figure it out. But figure out what it is you're going to do. Take some time, really figure it out, then commit to it. Stick with it. Work on that drill the coach just showed you so that you can dial in that transition. And if you need more help, give us a call. 808-254-2107 or 808-254-1745, and we'll put you in touch with the coach, Coach Leland Lindsay. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Aloha.